this is Isabel Litzler, the place to be to develop your skills and grow your potential. So today I wanted to share with you 3 networking mistakes that people make, most of the time not being aware, because it can be complicated sometimes. You think you're doing the right thing, but it's actually working against you. So I want to help you so that as of right now, you can stop making these 3 networking mistakes. So what is the mistake number 1 that people make? Well, the number 1 thing, which I talk about in other materials as well, is not having the right mindset. So you need to work on yourself before you go out there to the world and network. So some of the things that I share is, are you happy with your LinkedIn profile? Do you have the right photo there? Are you happy with what you say on your LinkedIn profile that's encouraging for people to contact you, where you feel that you've showed the best face of yourself out to the world? You know, for example, your successes, the photos that you use, again, the references that you have. Are you really happy with all of that? Are you feeling that you have so much to offer to the world? So you're going at it with a full, like your cup is full as opposed to your cup is empty. And what I notice a lot of times is that people go out to the world with an empty cup, meaning that they feel, well, I'm an expat, I don't speak the language good enough, or I don't have enough training, or, I stopped working for a while, so I don't feel good about that. So there's a lot of mindset issues to fix first before you can go out there with a bright, shiny, where you're going to be engaging with other people and the rest of the world. So the number 1 mistake is to go at it without the right mindset that you worked on first. So that's number 1. The number 2, the second mistake that I see people make, is that they want immediate gratification, meaning that they would go out there thinking, well, I'm connecting with Mark or with Nancy, and I want this person to get me something immediately. So I want something from that person. Unfortunately, the world is such that sometimes people cannot help you. Sometimes they're busy. Sometimes they're on holidays. Maybe they come back to you a few months afterwards. So immediate gratification is a little bit wishful thinking in a way. So you have to go at it as, well, I'm trying, we'll see what happens. Remember the full cup. You're not necessarily thinking that you need something immediately. It would be nice, but not necessarily immediate gratification. So go at it as, I'm trying to learn more about other people. I call that the questioning, ask questions. I've done another video about laser focused networking. I will link it below so that you can watch it right after this video. Go at it with a laser focused approach as opposed to I want something out of this person. Number 3, what is the third mistake people make? Well, that's linked to networking when you need it the most. And unfortunately, when everything is going well, that's when networking is on the back burner. You're busy at work, you have already work-life balance issues, you have family, you have maybe colleagues around you that are keeping you busy. So networking doesn't seem like something you'd want to invest in when you're really busy and everything is going well. Unfortunately, that's when you're going to be the most effective, because most people like to engage with you when you're also at the equal footing with them, meaning that you work in a company, you have a business card, you have a job. So your return on investment in terms of the contacts that you seek out there is going to be higher than if you go at it when you're out of a job. But people make this mistake where they would say, okay, I just lost my job. And actually, when you just lost your job, that's not the worst. The worst would be to start networking when you get to the end of your unemployment, because then there's a real stake there. You're really in a situation where you need it. And that's not when you're effective, because people will sense that from you. They will see you need it. They will see you're needy. You're maybe a bit anxious. Maybe you send too many emails showing your anxiety. Like, well, I haven't heard from you, after one day, or, I wonder if my profile interests you. There's things that basically we say that are basically showing how we feel. So everything can be in the communication, and you don't even notice it yourself, that you're sounding a bit desperate, because you're just not aware. That's what I was saying earlier. When you go out there networking, you're not aware of how you come across. So there's a lot of desperation points that will come across when you network that are obvious to people reading your message or listening to your call. So you have to go at it, if you can, when you don't need anything. So think about that. Maybe next time network when you don't need anything. So that would be my best advice for this video. Network when you don't need it, because this way you won't even care if people answer or not. You can be relaxed and you can be positive. Thank you very much.